Hey everyone, James Lambert here. You already know I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a different way. So just a quick video, and for those of you that believe in me and my message and give me your support, I'd really appreciate if you could share this video, because I'm really trying to specifically reach now, amongst others, but angry men, and actually maybe current fighters or former fighters who are just, they've had enough of their anger, quite frankly. Because I realised a few years ago I was in a very dark space, and even when I'd stopped fighting and I put that behind me, the anger, it was consuming me, and it was destroying my relationships, quite frankly, with everyone I loved, and with strangers, and road rage, and because of it I was profoundly unhappy, because it wasn't my true self, it wasn't me, but yet I felt like it was a real difficult time and a lonely time. Fortunately, I come out the other side of it doing a lot of inner work, and which continues to this day. But I remember the loneliness I felt, and sort of being trapped inside my own head. And so I really want to reach out. You might be feeling like that, and whether or not you get in touch with me and ask for my help, I need you to know that you're not alone, first and foremost. Because I thought, you know what, I haven't really spoken about that before, that loneliness. And particularly as a fighter, as a former fighter, or even just broaching the topic, it can seem like it's very soft, and it's something us men aren't very good at talking about. But it's important that you know you're not alone, and you're not the only one that's had thoughts of whatever, call it what it is, either depression or extreme loneliness, or just that feeling that when you're so angry and you sort of F everything up, and it's despair because it's not what you wanted to do, and yet things keep happening. This video is for you, and I'm reaching out to you to say, first and foremost, you're not alone. You're not the only one that's been through it, is going through it even now, and that I'm here to help. So particularly if you are a former fighter or a current fighter, whether that's boxing, martial arts, whatever, if you do feel you've got to the point where your anger is really, this is the key point, it's not being able to be contained in the ring or in the cage, or just in your sparring sessions, or just when you're working out, it's actually beginning to infiltrate and affect negatively the rest of your life, your relationships with your significant others, your loved ones. It really is beginning to things up. This video is for you. And if this video, if I'm not speaking personally to you, I really urge those of you that do support my work, please share it, because I really want this video to get into those kind of hands. And I'm really trying to, what I'm working on at the moment is being more about my business marketing wise, how I can get in front of the eyes and ears of those people, the angry men, the current fighters, the former fighters. Because as we see with John Jones, for those of you that follow the UFC, you can be on top of the fighting game. On top of the fighting game, you've got your game down tight, in the cage, in the ring, and yet outside of it, like we see, same way with Floyd Mayweather sometimes, outside of it, your temper, your lack of self-mastery, self-control, your ill discipline, your lack of containing your anger, it leads to things up. And so I'm saying that, you're not alone, there is help available, and I specifically am a former unbeaten fighter that has been there, that has been, there's some congruence here. So if you do need to reach out, first and foremost, even if it's just for a chat or for some support, I'm there. But in my role as a coach or a mentor, I'm particularly here. Someone that if you want to talk to and guide you through the process of handling the anger and coming out the other side of it intact, with your mental health, with your happiness, with all that joy and love that's in your heart. And I know, but sometimes your anger just spoils things and gets in the way. So as I say, if this video speaks to you, please drop me a message, comment on here. You can drop me a line privately on my Facebook public page, James Lambert. Find me on Twitter, Mr. Happy_79. Reach out to me. Check out my website, James Lambert Coaching. Reach out to me. I'd be honoured to help you. Know that help is here. I'm here for you. And you're not alone. You're not alone. So even if you don't need my help personally, if you support my message, please share this video and let's get it in front of the eyes and ears of the angry men, whether former fighters or not. If you're angry and your anger is spoiling your life, get in touch with someone that does know what it feels like, has been through it, and has come out the other side. So, as always, I appreciate your help. And if you need my help, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Okay, much love. And as always, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you. Take care.